What's good? It's your boy Tab Money, and today I'm gonna talk about that my Xbox consoles on my Valentine's Day. I really don't like Valentine's like that. I really don't support it. But at the same time, if you have something that's precious to you, have something that you're grateful and thankful for, you ain't gotta be a human being. You ain't gotta be a particular animal or anything that matter. It can always be the technology or the things that you have around you that you can make as your Valentine's Day. And I just make my Xbox consoles as my Valentine's Day, and I just love supporting Xbox, man. I love Xbox so much. I worship my Xbox consoles. I self pleasure myself in front of them, and I got me an Xbox One S and Xbox Series S. They're behind me as you speak with crystals on top of them and stuff. I would move and show you, but you know what I'm saying, I don't want to do all that. But when it really comes down to it, though, I am an Xbox fanboy, and I do love my Xbox consoles as my wifey's. Now, I look at my controller as my girlfriend's, but I look at the Xbox consoles as my wifey's as well. I'm just really grateful to have things that I'm grateful for and I'm thankful for. And I'm really just happy and grateful to accept something that's precious to me, something that's been with me for a while. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was a kid, I used to always play video games. And I always dream of living in the video game world as well, which is why I'm so obsessed with the metaverse and everything about it, and how we can live in a virtual environment or be in a virtual environment where things are just supernatural and everything is, this dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to explain, like, the movie Ready Player One, which I now consider as my favorite movie, because the simple fact is that by the way it looks, how you enter in a virtual world and things are so realistic. Like, I'm really just happy and grateful to be a gamer and be an Xbox punk. I'm going to create a religion for the Xbox community, for everybody that love Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that in appreciation of me having Xbox in my life. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that Valentine's Day, so I'd rather spend time on my Xboxes than spending time with anything else. You feel what I'm saying? So I love my Xbox consoles. I appreciate my Xbox consoles, and I really love them so much, man. So I really want to say that I'm always going to be supportive of Xbox, and I'm always going to be there for Xbox, and I'm always going to be a Xbox fan, human, or whatever you want to call it. But the main thing I want to say though is that, I do meditate around my Xboxes. So I burn sage around my Xboxes and put crystals on top of them and stuff. I'm gonna come out with a book explaining all this, even listen to binaural beats while you meditate with the Xbox with crystals in your hand and stuff. I'm very spiritual, and I feel like Xbox is very spiritual as well. I read it a long time ago in the last decade. They have found something in China that had the X symbol on it, and they were assuming that they predicted Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Predicted the Xbox console, but I don't know if it's true or not. But at the same time, it's just a theory, though. But when it really comes down to it, though, when it comes down to Valentine's Day, you ain't gotta, what I'm saying, even though it's hard for people to find lovers out there, a perfect lover at that, and seeing that he or she is the one, when it really comes down to it, it can be the material things around you or the material things that you have in front of you that you can enjoy and be grateful and thankful for. Like, I'm truly grateful and thankful for my Xbox. I love my Xbox consoles, even though my internet want to play glitchy sometimes, but that's one thing I want to say though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat my Xbox console as my wifey's. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sleep in the bed with them. I hug them on my stomach and chest. I kiss them. I love my Xbox consoles, man. I really appreciate Xbox staying strong and keeping their brand alive, and also moving towards cloud gaming and stuff where you can cloud from any device and so on and so forth. So that's one thing I want to say. So that's one thing I want to let y'all know is that, when it comes down to Valentine's Day, even though it's not my favorite holiday when it comes down to females, but when it comes down to something that's material or material things, I can be grateful for and thankful for as my wifey's as well. So I always want to treat my Xbox consoles as my wifey's and my Xbox controllers as a shoe collection or as my girlfriend's. Either way. But I'm definitely in love with Xbox. Like I said, in the metaverse, when we have an Xbox avatar wifey, an AI Xbox avatar wifey and stuff. But for right now, I can just treat my consoles as my wifey's and everything else. Like I said, I self pleasure in front of them, and I meditate in front of them. I rub have my hands on them. I just love my Xbox consoles. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to say. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I want to say. I want to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Whole 9 yards. Like, I love my Xbox consoles, and I'm always going to be faithful to my Xbox consoles, to my fallen angel wifey, and to everything else that's going to come in the near future. So that's one thing I want to say. I want to put out there. So this your boy, Tap Money. I'm finna sign off, and that's all I want to say. So when it really come down to it, though, I'm always going to be an Xbox fanboy. And I'm always going to love my Xbox consoles. Like I said, I sleep in the bed with them. I kiss them. You know what I'm saying? I self-pleasure myself in front of them and whole 9 yards. And I'm always be faithful to my Xbox consoles. And I'm always love my Xbox consoles. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it stopped, even though they have been discontinued or whatever, let's hope that it's still going to be active in many years to come. And that's all I got to say. So it's your boy, Time Money.